Also tonight, fighting for your vote. For the first time, Kevin Yoder and Sharice Davids sparred in their one and only debate.
He will support this president no matter what crazy thing he says.
Rather than trying to build bridges and work together, she's focused on rooting against the president and rooting against our country.
But with just days to go until the election, we look at if this debate will impact the outcome. For the first time, the candidates vying for the 3rd District House seat in Kansas debated face-to-face.
This was Sharice Davids and Kevin Yoder's first and only debate. 41 Action News reporter Stephen Dial was there. So, Stephen, how did they assess their performance today?
Well, this was a matter of will they, won't they for months, Mike. And Sharice Davids and Kevin Yoder finally meeting on the stage for the first time, and they didn't hold back. All of this while the election day is 7 days from now, and thousands of people in the district have already voted. Now, the two sparred on multiple things like health care, LGBT rights, taxes, President Trump, and a host of other topics. Take a listen at the discussion.
My opponent moved here to run against me. Other than a brief stint in the community college here, she's not dedicated to our community. She's voted here twice in her lifetime before deciding to run against me. She doesn't have a job in this community, doesn't own a home in this community. I've been dedicated my entire life here. What we do know about my opponent is that she's one of the most liberal candidates to be nominated for Congress, as if she's running from California. She supports abolishing ICE and open borders.
I'm running for Congress because I know that we need a representative who is going to vote in our interests, not in the special interests. We need to make sure that we have a member of Congress who's going to stand up for Kansas values, not for Donald Trump's values. We also need to make sure that our voice is heard in Washington, D.C., and that's exactly why I'm running for Congress. My name is Sharice Davids. I do own a home in the district.
I'm someone who's near the center of this district. My opponent, on the other hand, would be a far extremist, and she hasn't answered any specific questions today on a number of issues. Look up House Resolution 676. Ask her if she'd vote for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker, and ask her to explain her remarks this summer claiming that our immigration enforcement is based in white supremacy. She's too radical and too out of touch for this district.
When I take this voice of the 3rd District of our community to Washington, D.C. to fight for access to affordable quality health care for everyone, when I'm fighting to protect people with pre-existing conditions and to bring down prescription drug prices, I'm going to take our voice to Congress.
Mike and Krista, President Trump came up multiple times in that debate. In this whole campaign, Kevin Yoder has had to toe the line of distancing himself from the president, and conveniently a few hours before the debate today, President Trump tweeted his full support from the congressman from Kansas. Reporting live, Stephen Dial, 41 Action News.
A week to go, Stephen, thanks. And thousands of people in the 3rd District have already cast their votes, so this debate, of course, has no impact on them. But one political expert told us this debate so close to the election could help sway undecided voters.
Early voting's already started, and also many voters have probably already made up their minds. But one of the benefits of a debate that's later in the season would be that if the debate does have an effect, it will probably be more likely to last until Election Day. The memories of the debate will be fresher in the minds of those voters for whom it will have an impact.